Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to Energy First Golf. So today in this video, I want to get you guys started the season correctly. We're going to be doing a lot of conditioning, muscular conditioning exercises for the golf swing. But for the past couple months, we've been very busy. I haven't really done a lot of video, also the tech season. So now everything's in the past. Our school, our academy is getting on pace. So things are moving forward really nicely. So today I want to show you guys what I do to condition my golf swing. Some of the exercise I'm going to go through, just kind of explain to you what I do as far as, truth is there's a lot of exercise for golf swing, but I'm just going to share some of the stuff I do. Recently I haven't been doing a lot of this exercise myself, so I haven't started doing it this couple of days. So I want to share it with you guys. Use this chance in this video. So we already know the arm rotation is very important. Okay, so what happened is the muscles in your forearm is actually very important, and the supination and the internal rotation of the hands and the arms. So I'm going to show you guys what I do. Let me grab again, for the sake of video, I'm not going to use a lot of heavy weight. I have a 5-pound dumbbell right here. What I do is I put my arms out like this. I will do a extension and flexion, right? I will do this for about 20 reps. Again, you can use heavier weight if you want to, but I wouldn't recommend too heavy, okay? And then I will do rotation, working on the forearms, okay? This is absolutely very important for your muscles to get stronger in the rotational fashion and also the wrist hinging, okay? Now, obviously, you can also do something like this, right, with your arms raised up, okay? So that's something you can do. And also, I will also do this, curls and shoulder press, but with rotation. So I will come up rotating, and then rotate my arms like this, and rotate, and rotate, 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 and rotate. Now again, you can use different weight setting. I only have 5 pounds here, but a lot of times I may use a 7.5, anywhere between 5 to 15 pounds. I wouldn't go more than 15 because we're dealing with muscle conditioning, and obviously you're still building muscular strength, but in a rotational fashion. So those are the exercises I would do to condition my arms. Now, we're going to go to the cable machine. This is also very important to understand what's going on with the cable machine here. And this is something I highly recommend every one of you to do at home. And also I show this, and a lot of times during lessons I bring my students, doesn't matter what age, to come here do some of the rotational exercise. So as you can see, I'm going to hold the handlebar very lightly. I'm going to pull down. I don't have a lot of resistance right now. I keep my arms and shoulder relaxed, and I will go to the top of the swing, just turning my hips and turning my core. Now obviously there's resistance, but what I would do, when you downswing with this exercise, once you weight transfer, once you move your hips, you should feel your core that's rotating through. Be very careful. This is where you can stop, right, with your hip weight transfer in posterior position and turning the core. If I'm doing this right now, if you see this movement, that's purely shoulders and arms on my chest. That's a no-no. You must connect the movement with your hips and your core. Do it very slowly. Feel the resistance with your obliques and your core. If you do it too fast, you will pull it with your shoulder and your arms. What I just did right there, the couple reps, that's not good, okay? Be very careful, and you can obviously yank it. See, right now, all I'm doing is using my shoulders and chest on this movement. But we don't want that. We want to make sure you're creating core rotational movement. This is very, very, very important. All right. So once you done this, then you can go to what I call because a lot of you have heard me saying momentum of the rotation, inertia of the rotation. So you can see right now I can actually grab this. This is a balance ball. I hold it like this. I will go to the top. I will turn my hips and turn my core to find this momentum feeling. I really want to feel like I can throw this thing very light to create momentum. I'm not throwing it with my arms. I'm simply throwing it with my rotation from my hips and my core to create momentum. The truth is, if you do that, you will create core rotational sensitivity. This is very, very important. You can do this. Okay? I know a lot of people say, well, your arms are moving. They're not moving at all. They're simply following my core rotation, and my torso is simply following. Okay? Now, go back to arm rotation. If you guys do an arm rotation, I will highly recommend start doing 2 clubs. Grab the end of it, try to balance that out, create coordination so that way you don't hit the club. And this is also a very important exercise. And make sure your arms is neutral. I call the neutral straight. They're not locking straight. Okay, you can do this. Alright, now for another core exercise, I'll go to a bench. And again, there's so many ab workouts. I mean, if you guys can, you can always do something like this. I've gained a little weight myself. So right here, I want to feel my core. I want to roll up, roll up, roll up, roll up, right? But if you have a hard time doing that, you can always go to this bench, put your feet and leg down here, and start to do this. Roll up, roll your abs. Don't lift, but roll your abs, and then come over here, create rotation. Mind you, a core rotation is very different than a shoulder rotation. Core rotation, shoulder rotation. Working on your core is more important. Your shoulders are simply just pushing and pull right now. They're not turning. But if you're turning your core, they are turning. Alright? So, roll it up. Good. Alright? So, that's all the exercise I have been working on. Obviously, when I'm doing some of the exercise, I may use different weights. I might put some weights. Again, whenever you're dealing with exercise, you can always add weight or subtract weights, or sometimes you can do it with your own body weight if you want to. Sometimes I do squats with my own body weight. Okay, I will flex my glutes right here, hold my abs in. Okay, so those are the exercises that I have been doing. Like I said, I've been really busy, gained a few pounds. Now it's time to get back to serious business. Try to condition myself for the season. Alright, so now we can grab the club, start to do something like this. Momentum of the rotation, weight transfer, core power, arm rotation, release. There you go. Basically, the golf swing is not as complicated as you guys really think. If you guys follow our channel, Energy First, Impact Later, we do not teach impact. All we talk about is understanding the body movement. The golf swing is purely based on creating proper energy, and then you release the club with a release pattern. Alright? So thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions, leave a comment. Also, don't forget to click the like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the button right here. Also, I have 2 recommended videos if you want to know more about Energy First, Impact Later. And I will see you next time.